Good afternoon. Today we're having state agency facility plan and needs assessment training for the 2025 or 2026 year. Excuse me. I'm Amber Leach, policy planning supervisor, and with us, I'm going to have Suzanne speak.
Hi, um, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining the 2026 Facility Plan webinar. First, I want to thank you for the time, care, and professionalism you bring to stewarding Wyoming's public facilities, the day-to-day work you do, maintaining buildings, addressing maintenance needs, and supporting safe, functional environments is essential to this statewide effort. I'm Suzanne Norton, Administrator of the Construction Management Division of the State Construction Department and Secretary to the State Building Commission. We have online quite a few of our staff. You've met your project managers. Since we don't have faces and screens, we're not going to go through that introduction, but perhaps we can do follow-up a little bit later. Today, I'll briefly walk through what's new in the 2026 facility planning cycle, why it matters, and how your participation directly supports better long-term outcomes for your agencies and for the state. I need a sip. Hold on. So this year, this fiscal year, on July 1st, 2025, House Bill 86 became effective, and it helps support our shift, our continuing shift of data-driven stewardship. We're trying to get a more strategic approach to managing Wyoming's public facilities, and the statewide facility condition assessment, or FCA, is giving us more consistent, objective pictures of building condition across the state portfolio. And it's not just an inventory exercise, it's a tool that will help us prioritize investments, understand deferred maintenance and life cycle needs, support agency requests with objective data, and plan beyond just the single biennium. This work marks a shift from reactive maintenance towards proactive asset management. The recent legislative change, House Bill 86, which became House Enrolled Act 17, strengthens the framework. Statute now clearly directs the State Construction Department to develop and maintain a 20-year statewide strategic facility plan, supported by consistent reporting of capital construction, major maintenance, and new to this is routine maintenance activity required by law. This reinforces a shared statewide expectation. Facilities planning is no longer just a budget exercise, it's long-term stewardship responsibility. While funding for a full implementation of the statewide strategic facility plan is pending in the current budget bill, the foundation is being built now through your facility planning submissions. This year's facility planning cycle is especially important. Your submissions will directly inform statewide capital and major maintenance priorities, future legislative recommendations, and the development of the statewide strategic facility plan. The quality and completeness of your data matters. Accurate information helps ensure that needs are understood clearly and prioritized appropriately, not just for one agency, but across the entire state portfolio. Preventive maintenance is a key emphasis here. One of the most important statutory changes is the formal emphasis on preventive maintenance. The new statute calls for documented, planned, routine maintenance programs and record keeping. It's not there to create an administrative burden, but it's to help systems reach their full useful life and reduce long-term costs. Practically, this may mean formalizing preventive maintenance schedules, documenting routine servicing of major systems, aligning maintenance funding with documented needs, using FCA data to validate lifecycle assumptions, and strong preventive maintenance supports both day-to-day reliability and long-term fiscal stewardship. The clearer definitions equal better planning. Updated statutes also clarify distinctions between routine maintenance, major maintenance or repair and replacement, and capital renewal. These distinctions matter for budgeting, reporting, and project approval. Early coordination with the State Construction Department can help ensure projects are categorized correctly and positioned effectively, avoiding delays or confusion later in the processes. Also important is coordination inside your agency. Facility planning works best when it reflects collaboration between the facility staff that know each building and what it does, agency leadership that have clear understandings of the agency missions, and budget and finance staff who understand how the budget request cycle, expenditures, and things support routine maintenance. We encourage agencies to view the facility plan as a shared internal conversation aligning mission, needs, maintenance realities, and budget constraints before submission. This internal coordination strengthens your request and improves statewide prioritization. This planning cycle reflects a shared commitment to proactive asset management, transparency, fair prioritization, long-term stewardship of public property. We recognize the effort takes quite a lot of effort, and we genuinely appreciate your partnership. State Construction Department staff are available throughout the process to answer questions and provide support. Your work directly protects the state investments in public facilities and ensures they continue to support your agency missions effectively. Thanks so much for your time and your engagement. Amber will now give you some orientation with the facility plan template, the state construction website, and other important items.
Thank you, Suzanne. As you see up on the screen, with our planning cycle, we've been working on getting your documents uploaded in our Operate AIM system for you to go forth. Along with that is also some training videos that we have applied and brought to our state construction website so that these are readily available for you at any given time that you're working through your facility plan. And as I pull our facility plan up, it is stateconstruction.yo.gov. As you navigate through it, you will go to construction management and down to planning. With that being said, as you navigate through here, there are a few items that are always readily available as you can go through here. We have training modules. Our budget timeline is available as well as other documents, as you can see here from the capital construction budget narrative forms or capital construction requests. And you can see this webinar will be posted here for you to review if you need to. There is also an older webinar on the CapCon budget requests if you need some assistance in populating those. Down below that we have provided this year, thanks to our planning team of Tina Fernandez and Christina Salido, we have created a few broken out training modules that refer to the facility plan. And these will be gone over, again, your budget timeline as well. With that being said, there is that you guys have been working, and state construction management has been working with all agencies to work on the needs review overview. This is where they have went out and assessed your buildings to get a facility condition assessment. This is for individual components and scores of those buildings that will all of a sudden create a facility condition index, which is an overall score of the building. That is currently the data is being crunched and vetted out at this time as we speak. Once that data is available, it will be posted in our Operate AIM system along with that with other reports that will be available. At this time, it is still in the works. Another item I wanted to touch on is you should have been receiving the Google Scheduler overview. It is sent out. We're asking for the agency designee to be the one that reaches out as a contact person to look at dates that work for your team and schedule your facility plan meeting. If meetings are not scheduled by February 26, State Construction will go ahead and assign a slot and time for your agency to have your facility plan. If you have any questions, Tina Fernandez of the planning team will be glad to assist in scheduling those meetings or answering any questions and how to use the Google Scheduler at this time. Again, February 26th is your deadline next week to have those meetings scheduled going forth. During our facility plan process, we used to have kickoff meetings to assist agencies as they prepared for their facility plan. Many of you have been through this process well and are very familiar and do not need that kickoff meeting. So we are going to go ahead and do a kickoff meeting as an optional meeting. If you have new personnel or need further assistance, you can reach out to the planning team. We will gladly set up a kickoff meeting to assist you in questions you have. If not, the new training modules that are posted on our website are available for you to go forward. One reminder on your facility plans, all your documents will be due a week prior to your facility plan to have that submitted to the State Construction Department, either uploaded in our AIM system or emailed to us and the planning team. Again, that would be your facility plan itself filled out with your comments and questions and answers. And the two spreadsheets, one is your major maintenance planning request. The other is your life safety and health of the last 5 years of projects you have completed for your agency to just track history of what's been taken care of. The other item would be if you have any capital construction budget requests, those forms for those individual requests would be also due at that time so that we can start discussing during your actual facility plan. With that, I'm going to go back into our actual website just to touch base again. Our training videos for system resources will all be available on the website, as I said earlier. Again, it will have modules that will go over our Operate AIM database, how to get a access, login, password, how to navigate the Operate database, how to get into your actual 2026 facility plan, etc. Checking in and out documents, uploading separate documents. There's also a module just on how to fill out the template and how to navigate that as well. Your major maintenance, the two spreadsheets, we also have those identified in individual modules to address and assist you through those. And if you have any questions, again, at any point in time, if you have any questions and are struggling with any of our documents or have anything that you need assistance on, please reach out to our planning team. We will be glad to assist you in that. Again, one of the modules that will be popping up eventually when the data is available and reports are the FCI, FCA reports. We will have those training modules available when they are accessible in our AIM Operate AIM system. The other training that is available out there is the capital construction budget request. That will be some instructions going step by step through that form, as well as the form itself for you to access. Okay. With that, I'm going to bring back up the actual AIM system. Again, you are welcome at any given time to go to our website. Again, many things are available under your construction management tab, forms, resources, etc. During your actual facility plan portion of this, you are welcome to navigate through here. Again, this is the area that we have posted trainings, the timeline as well. Another tab just to be aware of is the Operate AIM tab. This is where you will have and gain access, get your login for the actual database and retrieve information in our AIM system. And as you open that up and log in, then you will be able to access any of your information, your facility plan itself, and facility plan reports. Just choose your year, which this year is 2026. And as you can see here, all documents are uploaded and ready for you to proceed with this year's facility plan. The next steps for yourselves at this time is to go ahead and reach out and to the Google Scheduler and get your meeting scheduled. Again, if you feel that your agency needs a kickoff meeting, please reach out to us by email or through your project manager, and we will gladly assist you in that at this time. Okay. With that, I don't see any questions that have popped up for this time, but as you can see on the screen, you're very welcome to contact me, Amber Leach, the policy planning supervisor. We also have Tina Christine Fernandez as the policy planning coordinator. She is also heading up the Google Scheduler, so that is your primary person for scheduling your meetings. And your Christina Slito is our policy planning analyst. Again, I remind you, a good resource is your construction management project manager that is assigned to your agency for any questions going forward. Okay, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and close out of this facility plan meeting training at this moment. We really greatly appreciate your time and look forward to visiting with you on your facility plans. And this will be posted on our website going forward so that you can access it at a later time if needed. Thank you so much.